Hello and welcome to more Pokemon Stadium! It is finally time for the Prime Cup Round 2 Master Ball Tournament. But before we get started, guys, there's something I want to go over, which is there is an Easter egg we can unlock here. So, what we have to do, well, first of all, I'll tell you what you get for doing this. We can actually teach our Pikachu surf. We can get a surfing Pikachu if we do this. But here are the rules. First, you have to use an entire team of only Pokemon from your Game Boy game. You cannot register, or you cannot use any rental Pokemon. So I have to use all 6 of these. Second, we cannot save our game at any point, which means that we can't save and quit and come back later. So, since I like to split the episodes up, I will still do that 4 battles this episode, 4 battles next episode, but I'll just record them in one sitting without stopping. One more thing is we have to bring Pikachu, and we have to have him in the final battle. He does not actually have to fight, but he has to be in the team for the 8th battle. There are some conflicting information on the internet. Some sites will say that you have to bring Pikachu for every battle. Some sites say that you cannot use any continues, like IGN for example says this, but Cerebi and Bulbapedia both say that you only have to use Pikachu for the final battle, and I trust those sites more than I trust IGN, so I'm going to go with that. So let's get our team and go right into this. We'll see if we can get that surfing Pikachu and finally finish off Pokemon Stadium. Alright, up against the cue ball. His team looks pretty similar to last time. I don't think this will be too big of a challenge. Let's see, I'm probably going to start off with Patrick, and let's also bring along Thor might be pretty good here. And I'm going to bring Vulcan just in case he sends out Jinx. Vulcan is fire, and fire is good against ice.
Finally underway with Pokemon Tournament Prime Cup Master Ball. Which trainer will go home with the Champions Trophy this time?
Alright, he's starting off with Fearow, so let's just go right into Blizzard. Now, I want to mention that last time, or a couple episodes ago, I mentioned I wanted to stat train my Pokemon by buying a bunch of vitamins and giving to them, but I gotta mention that, I just said mention so many times, holy crud. I gotta say that I just tried to do that, and unfortunately, all of my Pokemon have as many stat XP or whatever as they can possibly get from vitamins. I think each stat has like up to 80,000 stat experience in Gen 1, but the vitamins can only get you up to 25,600, so I'm already beyond that with all of my Pokemon, so vitamins can't do anything. So the only way I can level up my stats further is to go into the Elite Four or random battles and battle over and over and over. And I really just don't feel like doing that, so I'm just going to try my best to beat the Elite Four, or beat the Prime Cup Master Ball crud. I'm going to try to beat it with the stats I currently have. If it's just way too difficult and it's just impossible, then I will go and stat train, but I'm pretty sure that with enough tries, I can beat this. So he is going to go with the Blizzard here. I just got to hope he doesn't freeze me. I'm still not entirely certain if Blizzard can freeze. Well, there you go, it can. Great. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to start over. I don't even care. This is the first battle. Screw it. I'm starting over. Alright, this time he's starting off with a Ninetales, so I'm just going to go with Surf here. Sorry if it bugs you guys that I just restarted there, but you got to admit, that was really bad luck. It was the first battle. I had really nothing to lose. I might as well restart. I probably could have maybe won if I got super lucky, but the chances of getting a continue were very low, and also the chances of me winning were not that great, so I might have just wasted a ton of time, wasted your guys' time, wasted my time, so I think it was better to just start over, get a fresh start, hopefully not get super bad luck. Obviously, if that happened in the second battle or later, I would not do that, but in the first battle, it's like early on in the first battle too, only on the second Pokemon, I think it's okay to start over. So anyways, let's see what he sends out this time. Hopefully not Jinx again. Oh, it's closer this time. Alright, so he has a much better team for me this time, because I can just go with a Thunderbolt here. Well, I'm just assuming it's a better team, because he still might have Jinx, but he definitely had 2 Pokemon at least that were very good. Oh, and I get a critical. That probably is going to take him down. It does! Nice! One shot of that cloister. Alright, no Jinx. I mean, Jinx, I can kill it. I can just send out Vulcan and kill it, but the thing is, they might freeze me again, and that sucks, man. Alright, they're going with Scyther. So I'm going to go with a Blizzard here, because Scyther is part flying. We'll hope that it hits. I don't know if I'm faster, though. I am! Cool, okay. I thought Scyther would be faster than me. And got him. Is that going to be enough to kill, though? Not quite, so he's probably, yeah, going to go with the Slash. This might take me down, but not a big deal. Even if it did, no, it's not going to. But even if it did, I could just use my Ninetales and use a quick attack. Of course, I would not have gotten a continue if that happened, but I wasn't going to lose this battle. There we go, got him finished off, and that's the first battle, this time with no random freezes from Jinx. Alright. So the first battle, I already had to retry once, but I don't think it's because the Master Ball is just that difficult. It's just because I got stubborn and decided to restart when I probably didn't need to. But, oh well, let's just continue here, and let's go on to the second battle. Up against Judo Boy once again. Usually this is the easiest battle for my team. And he has all three of the evolutions. Well, that's kind of bizarre, actually. I will start off with Matilda regardless, but I think I'm also going to bring along Patrick. He'll be good against most things there. And let's also bring Curtis, because he'll be great if he does happen to have Jolteon on his team.
What kind of battle can we expect to see? Begin round 2.
He is starting off with Vaporeon, so maybe I should have started with Patrick. Not sure on that one. I will go with the Psychic just to see how much I get, but I do know that Vaporeon's very bulky. Look at that. It's got 447 HP. Mix that with a pretty good special stat. Oh, but we do get a critical. Nice. Man, I'm going to need another critical to take this guy down. And they're going to go with a Focus Energy, so their next attacks are probably going to get a critical hit on me. If I do get a critical, I'm in a good spot. Otherwise, I will take one hit from them, and then I'll kill them with my third Psychic. So as long as I can survive at least one hit, I should be in a pretty good position here. Oh, 2 criticals in a row. Take that, Vaporeon. I don't know why I have such good luck with criticals lately, but it's just mind-blowing how many criticals I get. Also, I know, I kind of hype up Patrick maybe a little bit too much. I'll try to take it easy on that. I'm not going to go crazy about Patrick. I mean, in this case, Matilda's putting in the work right here. So we are up against a Flareon, who's actually going to be pretty tough. Generation 1, Flareon has a very high special stat. It was not until Generation 2 that got lowered. So once again, they are going with Focus Energy. If I can get a lucky critical here, I will take them down. Otherwise, I will get hit. And Flareon has one of the highest attack stats in the game. So if they go with something like a Double Edge, that is going to hurt a lot. Oh, I get another critical. Gosh dang, Matilda. This is ridiculous, guys. I don't even know what to say about that. Like, every time I've needed a critical, I got it. I needed a critical to two-shot Vaporeon, 2 criticals to two-shot, I got it. I needed a critical to finish off Flareon there, got it. Alright, so I will go with Psychic here. I can't remember if Pinsir is part Poison, if he's weak to Psychic at all, but we'll just go with this anyways. And not super effective, but still going to do some big damage. And he's going with Focus Energy, so Matilda completely is sweeping this team. I got all the right criticals I needed, and I'm not going to take a single point of damage here. This is amazing. Alright.
What'll it do?
Spoon bending powers? I always wondered. You know, Matilda has 3 fingers on each hand. I guess Pinsir there kind of had that as well, but I wonder how hard it is to function with only 3 fingers. At least they still have opposable thumbs, right? Alright, third battle. We are going through this pretty quickly considering this is the Master Ball division, so I'm pretty excited about that. But like I said, Judo Boy usually the easiest battle on the entire set of trainers, so not a big surprise there. Now we have to deal with the Gambler. So in the Great Ball, his gambling was based around one-hit KO moves, and in the Ultra Ball, it was based around double team and stuff like that. This time it looks like he is back to the one-hit KO move. So I am going to start off with Patrick because he'll be faster and able to take out most of these Pokemon. I'm also going to bring along Triforce just in case he sends out Dugtrio. I'll be able to avoid the fissures there. And let's see, I'll also go with Matilda, just once again because they are very fast and probably able to avoid most of those one-hit KO moves. The downside is going to be if they get me paralyzed, then they can still hit me. Alright, he is starting off with Nidoqueen. I should be faster and I'll be able to get a Psychic here. He might go with a Thunder Wave or with a Body Slam, both of which can paralyze and slow me down. And then he'll probably go with a Fissure afterwards. Or maybe even a Horn Drill. Yeah, not quite enough to one-shot there. He does go with Body Slam. Please don't paralyze. Please no. Okay, good. If he paralyzed, I probably would have gotten one-hit KO'd, but as long as you are faster, they could not hit you with one-hit KO moves. Oh, he's going to swap out. All right. That is actually completely fine. Because I think I brought Matilda along so they can deal with that if they need to. He is going to go with Dugtrio, so I probably should have used Surf instead of Psychic, expecting a swap. Because if he swapped to either Dugtrio or over to, over to Ugh. Ninetales. Or Rapidash, my bad. He's going to go with Fissure. And does he get me? He doesn't! Awesome, so I'm going to hit him with the Surf. That was a big risk right there. I could have swapped to Triforce and avoided the Fissure that way, knowing it was coming. But I wasn't sure if that was the best choice. It probably would have been. That was probably a bad move on my part to stay in right there. But now, Dugtrio was their only Pokemon faster than me, so I think I'm in a good spot here. Okay, they're going over to Arbok, so I can go with a Psychic here. And if I do that, then I'll probably be able to kill him before he slows me down. I think he's going to go with a Glare, so he probably will get at least that on me. Oh, but I got a critical. Will that kill him? It does, all right. I don't think it really mattered. He would have gotten the Glare, and then he would go for the one-hit KO move. I would just swap to Alakazam. Alakazam would be faster, so it wouldn't hit. Then I would use my second Psychic on Alakazam, finish them off, and it would not have really mattered. So whether he got me paralyzed there or not, didn't really matter. So that critical was kind of pointless. But anyways, let's just go ahead and finish this battle off. Move on to the fourth battle. Looks like my team might be able to do this, guys, without even having any of that stat training. So I think we'll be fine. One thing I did forget to do, and now that I think about this, a comment like 2 or 3 days ago already mentioned this. They're like, bro, don't forget to teach Surf to Nidoking. I forgot. So he still has Bubble Beam. Not that I use it that often, so maybe it won't end up mattering. But if it does, whoops. Alright, we're up against the Team Rocket guy here. And he's going to have a bunch of stuff weak to everything. Everything on his entire team is weak to Patrick. And a lot of that stuff is going to be weak to Matilda as well. It looks like this is a battle where probably having Nidoking with Surf would have been very useful. 3 Pokemon would have been weak to that. Let me just make sure I selected the right guys. I am going to bring Nidoking along. Very unfortunate that I didn't teach him Surf now that I think about this battle. But maybe Patrick and Matilda can take care of things so that it doesn't come into too big of a factor. Against Sandslash, I don't think it'll matter because Ice Beam will do just as much as Surf would have. But against Golem, Surf would have been very nice. Alright, I think I can two-shot this guy. His special dropped, so even if it didn't do half, which it does way more than half, so that special drop didn't matter. I think Sludge is a physical attack, so the special drop didn't even affect that at all. So let's just finish him off. The only thing I'm afraid of on his team is probably that Vaporeon. Because, while I did get lucky last time with my Matilda, I don't know if I'll get lucky again. I could go with Thunderbolt on Patrick, but it's not going to have the same type attack bonus. So we'll just see what happens if he does happen to have that on his team. I don't think it'll be too bad, but it could be. Who knows? So he's sending out Golem. That is going to be 4-time weak to my Surf. No way it is living through that. It's going to be super effective 4 times, as well as same type attack bonus, and just a strong move to begin with. So I don't care how good your defense is, and a critical. You are not living through that. I'm pretty sure this battle is going to be a sweep as well. So we'll probably have 4 continues going into the second half. What is your last Pokemon? And it is Sandslash, so I'm pretty sure that will get 1 hit by Surf as well. So it looks like not teaching Surf to Nidoking did not end up mattering. It very much could have if this battle went poorly, but it didn't, so I think everything's fine. We'll see if it matters in future battles, but I really don't think it's going to. Oh, not a one-shot there. He's going to go with an Earthquake. Maybe that'll kill me. If it gets a critical, it probably will. No critical? Okay. Yeah, if that critical, that would have gotten me, but we're good. The Surf's going to finish him off, and that will be it for this episode, guys. Now, like I said, I'm not going to be able to save and quit, so I'm going to pretty much hit stop recording, hit start recording, and do the next episode pretty much right in a row. It'll be on separate days for you guys, but for me, it is right after I finish this recording here. I'll start that one. But alright, there we go. 4 continues from 4 battles. Someone predicted in the comments, and we'll see if their prediction is correct, that the 7th trainer, the bird trainer, in the past 3 cups, they've had Articuno, then Zapdos, then Moltres. So they are predicting that this time he's going to have all 3 legendary birds. See if that's right, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.